mean, I heard all about the Armed Forces Foundation dinner, got familiar with Patricia, and the one thing at Fox News, as well as Fox, you guys, pro-military, and you don't have to tell anyone because we just are. Yeah. And the more guys that came through, the more they were a part of this. They asked me to host, and been able to do that, feature Patricia on the next day. I'll come from Washington tomorrow and be able to talk about this event, and most importantly, the event is all for the men and women that serve and the families that sacrifice while they do serve. And I think that's what's brought out tonight. It's kind of a mix of the families, those who have actually been at war, and you have also a mix of people that want to somehow give back. So how do you give back? You got a full-time job, you work 50 hours a week, you have things on the weekends. Well, I could come out, I could pay for a ticket to Gala, interact with some of the military, and in the end, give something back. So even though you're having a good time down there, all these people are actually helping the military and their families on their own with their own money. I think it's really cool.
I've been a board member now for over a year with the AFF. Been involved with the AFF for probably 4 or 5 years. I think this is my 4th foundation dinner, or 4th foundation gala rather. We try to help raise money, try to help raise awareness, makes people aware of the AFF and what the AFF is all about. Because I think that's the main thing. I think once people understand what AFF is, then people want to be involved in it. So hopefully I can lend a voice to what the AFF is, and then these guys can take it from there and find a way to bring more awareness and more money, because the federal government does a lot, obviously, to try to help troops, retired, active, and retired, but it's not enough. So the AFF steps in where the federal government can't or won't, and provide services and need and things that servicemen and their families need. And I think that's one thing people don't realize. Families, families and children. You have children out there that need psychological help because both of their parents are deployed. Those kind of things people don't think about.
So here we are with 2 of our servicemen who are here today representing our wounded warriors. We have Ryan.
Hi, how you guys doing?
And we have Joey.
Joey Jones, pleasure to meet you.
That's a great bow tie.
Thank you very much.
Right. So do you mind telling us a little bit about your story?
I was wounded in Iraq in 2005. Several IED blasts left me with traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as orthopedic injuries along the left side of my body. I've been recovering ever since and was medically retired from the Marine Corps in 2008 and was just recently found fit for duty and intend to return to the Marine Corps in the next year.
All right, you excited?
I am.
All right, good deal. What about you, Joey?
Well, I lost both my legs above the knee in 2010 in Afghanistan. I was an EOD tech, explosive ordnance disposal, so it's like the bomb tech for the military. And so since then, I'm going to school at Georgetown. I worked on Capitol Hill for a year as a fellow. And the biggest thing I'm doing is working with foundations like the Armed Forces Foundation to help raise awareness for the post-traumatic stress disorder that many returning service members are going through.
Well, you're moving around pretty well. Tell us a little bit about the prosthetics that they fashioned for you.
Yes, one good thing about the military is when they contract work, companies compete to be the best. So we actually have a very good support network on prosthetics. They're top of the line. I get around independently. I get around by myself. I do well. And I go to school at Georgetown, and it's built on top of a hill, so these legs have to work well for that.
Tell us, gentlemen, you're here supporting the Armed Forces Foundation tonight. What does it mean to you? Is this your first time at this event?
This is my first time at this event. I think it's a wonderful event. It's a nice little setup they got here. It feels good to just be out here to support the troops and just, see what they've been through and talking to them and just getting to know them, who they are. So it feels good.
You do. Now, Kendrick, I see you around all the time. You're always supporting the cause. So
yeah, definitely. You always want to give back to charitable events, but this one is something that these guys and men and women give so much to us. They're the reason why we live in such a great country. So anytime you come out, support the armed forces and this organization and what they do for our troops, definitely want to come out and show support.
Definitely. Nick?
Yes, sir. This is my first time at the event as well, and I was fortunate enough to get an invite and couldn't pass it up. I think to be able to come out here and meet some of the individuals that attend this event, some of the gentlemen and women who've been overseas, and to hear some of the stories and the things that they've been through is just unbelievable. So definitely couldn't pass it up.
And you guys, you recognize a lot of the wounded warriors each game as well in the armed forces. So all the Redskins fans, especially if you've been to a game, know that as well. Yeah. So let's talk about some games. What's the next season looking like? How you guys?
Next season looking good, looking in order.
All right.
I mean, definitely coming off that last time with the playoff game we had. I mean, we got everything, a lot of players back, myself and other guys included, that we all needed the pieces to the puzzle, and I feel like we're definitely in order to make the right things happen. We got a good coach, good quarterback that's going to be coming back healthy and strong. Keldrick, we got Nick, me, we there.
All right. Yeah, you got Hall back.
Yeah, Hall back too. Yeah.
I mean, I have no comment, but yeah, you got Hall back. No, I was playing. I was playing D'Angelo. So feeling confident.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, last season was a lot of excitement in the city. It was good to be a part of that. A lot of us being through some lean times here, but that's not going to buy us anything for next year. We understand that each and every week we're going to have to go out there, put our best foot forward, and hopefully have a successul season.
Good deal. You ready for training camp, draft?
Oh, ready for the draft? Oh yeah. As long as they don't draft a long snapper, I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Very much appreciated.